Welcome back to Columbia Auto Service. Today we have a check engine light. Customer states she says it's the blower's not working just right on the AC, but she don't think that's got anything to do with that light coming on, and I agree, it does not. But anyway, it's a Chrysler Town and Country minivan. Not sure of the year model, but it does have 116,463 miles on it. Let's get it fired up and see this light she's talking about. I don't see any lights. What? I don't see the first warning light in the whole dash. But we're definitely not getting any air out of the dash. Don't sound like it's blowing at all. How you turn the rear off? Rear. Rear. I want the rear to be off. It's up here. Rear's off. Oh, we're not getting no blower action up here on the front. Well, yeah, it is. Okay, I think she just had it off. Okay, we're getting air out of the defroster. Want the AC on. On research. It's blowing. Not sure if it's as hard as it normally blows, but the AC is blowing. We do not have a check engine light though. So I guess we'll pull it in the shop, see if it's got any kind of history code set. Look it over, see if there's anything else we see going on with this car, this minivan. P0734, gear ratio error in fourth. Uh-oh, we don't diagnose transmissions. Unable to communicate with a control unit. Maybe it don't have a transmission control module. P0734. Let's go see what that says. All right, we got a P0734 gear ratio error in fourth. And it says, if the ratio of the input RPM to the output RPM does not match the gear when compared to the known gear ratio. So that's what causes it to set. So our possible causes are related transmission DTCs, intermittent gear ratio errors, transmission onward pressure switch, or internal transmission. Step 1. With a scan tool, read DTCs. If any other DTCs are present, perform their test first. Are there any other DTCs present? No. Go to step 2. Check if the DTC is current. It is not current, it was stored. Clear the DTC and road test the vehicle. did it reset? So that's what I'm going to do. I don't diagnose transmissions, but there's no other code setting besides that one. So it's telling me to clear the DTCs, road test the vehicle. Did it reset? Yes. If it resets, repair internal transmission as needed. Okay, so if it resets, it's pretty much all it says is to repair the internal transmission. And I do not do internal transmission repairs. I will put her another transmission in it if it resets. How about that? So I'm going to go out here and check this air conditioner. It didn't seem like it was blowing cool enough. Maybe that's what she's talking about. And we'll take it for a test drive after we clear the code and see if it resets our code. I got the codes cleared in a PCM, no codes. The only code in the car is an instrument cluster. All right, so we're gonna crank it up. I got the AC charged. I'm gonna see if this thing will cool us off now while we're on a test drive. Auto. Pressures are looking pretty good. Oh yeah. It's a dual AC unit. It holds 2.53 pounds. I recovered 1.1 pounds. So it was almost a pound and a half low. So anyway, we'll go test drive it. See if we can see if the transmission code resets, and then I'll call her and let her know whether it did reset or didn't reset, what to do about the transmission, and then I'll let her know if her AC is cooling on our test drive. I'll let her know she may have a leak, see if she wants me to locate the leak. Well, the air conditioner sure is working a lot better now. That was her concern on her blower. She just didn't know exactly what it was doing. She knew it was doing something. She knew it wasn't blowing right, but it was lower freon. So anyway, our transmission seems to be shifting fine. I've got no light on. I probably put about 5 miles on it. So I guess I'll take it back to the shop and scan it and see if that code reset, which I don't think it did because I hadn't seen no light flash at it, but it's shifting fine. No slippages, no hard shifts. I did check the transmission fluid and it looked fine. But anyway, let's get it back to the shop and we'll check codes again. All right, let's see if we got any codes. The light never came on, so I don't think there's gonna be any codes. No codes. Okay. So let me, I said I was going to call her before I look for that AC. Let me go ahead and look for it because I know she's going to want me to. So I'll just go ahead and get it on the lift and get our UV dye light and some glasses, and we'll see if we can find an AC leak before we call her. All right, well, I looked for that AC leak, and I think it may be the rear evaporator, but that's a thought. I don't really see any dye anywhere else. I did see a little bit of green around the drain for the rear evaporator, but I don't like to think that's what I want to know that's what it is. So anyway, I'll charge it up, put some dye in it. So I'm going to advise her to take it and drive it, and when it goes back out, if she starts noticing it not cooling like it does, bring it back in and we'll reevaluate that situation. And double, triple check, make sure it's the rear evaporator before we go to pulling evaporator cases out of vehicles. But anyway, on her transmission code, incorrect gear ratio for fourth gear P0734. I don't diagnose transmissions. And it said to clear the code and go drive it. If it comes back, it's going to be an internal transmission problem. I did look at the fluid. The fluid wasn't dark or discolored. So anyway, I'm going to just, all I can do is let her know just what it said and what I did, you know. And if it does happen again, she's going to need to take it and let somebody that's fluid and transmissions look at it. Because on the freeze frame data, it said it set the code at 19 miles an hour. I don't understand why it's looking at fourth gear ratios at 19 miles an hour. That's one reason I don't work on transmissions. But anyway, that's going to be all for this video. We appreciate you. I wish you'd leave me a comment down below. We'll catch you on the next one.